everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video it's a bit more of a chilled one, let's say, because just coming up to one Mehendi, which is literally not next Friday, the Friday after, and wedding stuff. I'm just very busy with planning, sorting out and all that stuff, but I really did want to film a video for this week and get one out for you, because obviously I know that in the past, like say month, I've not been as consistent, but I did want to get a video out for you. And obviously next week I'm going to try and get a makeup video out, because for my Hindu I'm doing my own makeup, but I'm going to a hairdresser just to get my hair just curled, so nothing fancy, but I'm better at doing my makeup than my hair, sorry. So in next week's video I'm going to try and do similar to how I'm going to do it for my Hindu. But in today's video, and first of all I want to apologise, I've not got a camera, I've not got a mic on today, just because I've got one but have not got the adapter to go in my phone, because I can't find it. So excuse any noise out on the street, I do apologise, but I'm hoping that you can still hear me okay. But if it's not, obviously this video hasn't gone up, then it's because you can't really hear me, or you can hear a lot of the sound. But I'm hoping you can hear me, because I do want to get this up. So in today's video it's going to be a little wedding hauls, because since we got engaged in 2023 we've kind of accumulated a lot of stuff for the wedding, which obviously we're going to do. So I thought I'd do a little wedding haul and kind of show you what we've kind of got over the last few years. We've got a cupboard here, as you can see, with bits, I've taken stuff out to show you for the wedding, but there's just stuff that I've already got out, so you don't really need to see anything else in there. We've got a save date, but I have just realised it's for our old venue, and obviously I'm not really going to show you any invites or anything, just because it's got the date and our wedding venue on. So obviously I want to keep that all private, because just for privacy reasons, that's all. But apart from that, I really hope you enjoy. Obviously with it being 4 months coming up to the wedding, I will be having more wedding content on here, so sorry about that, but not really sorry at the same time. So I really hope any brides, grooms out there who kind of want any help on stuff or any ideas, and hope you enjoy this video. Hope you enjoyed this video and you get some ideas from this. So apart from that, let's get going. And also don't forget to subscribe, it'd mean a lot. This is what I want to do, so please, if you don't mind and you enjoy my content, please go ahead and subscribe, and also like any videos that you watch if you do enjoy my videos and content. And follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I'm trying to post more on TikTok. Obviously I've laid back off a bit off Instagram, but obviously with the wedding coming up, I'm going to try and get more on Instagram and some more stuff on TikTok. So yeah, so that's going to be this video. Obviously if you get ideas, great. If you don't, then that's fine, but this is just what we've got for our wedding. And I know I'm going to talk a lot in today's video, so I've got to drink. Actually, with this I've been obsessed with recently. It's literally just Ribena and lemonade, but it's just super delish. So apart from that, I really hope you do enjoy this video. Sorry I look a mess as well. I've been cleaning, sorting out the house, and I wanted to get this done before I'll carry on. So I hope you enjoy this video. And yes, I've not got my ring on, it's being cleaned. It's currently at the shop and I'm going to get it on Sunday, which I'm so excited about because I feel like I missed it, even though it's probably going to be in 2 weeks. So apart from that, let's officially get started. So first of all, I'm not really going to do it in order. I'm just going to do it in a random order because there's quite a lot of bits that we've got that, yeah, so just in a random order. So you would have seen this on my what I got for Christmas video. This is a wedding day emergency kit. So what I'm thinking about doing with this is putting like, not to take with me on the wedding day, but to possibly, because Joe is staying the night before the wedding, so he is there and like everything for the morning after is there as well. So I'm going to pop this in with his stuff for the night before, just like with like maybe some paracetamol in, some face wipes, just anything that I think I'm going to need either the day of or well like the night of or the morning after. So and I obviously got this for Christmas off my brother, so that is very handy. And I was going to use it for my hen do, but because it's like wedding day, I thought put any like tissues, tablets, lip balm, anything in this for obviously either the day of or the morning after. So that is the first thing. The next thing I'm going to show is just in this bag because I've got just a little random bag of stuff. So the first things are these, which I think we're going to use, but I'm not too sure yet. But these are literally just table numbers, and because where we were originally getting married, it was kind of like rusticy sort of like vibes, like wooden beams, like lights and stuff. But where we're getting married now, it's the wedding breakfast, like not ceremony, the wedding breakfast and reception like room is more like kind of a bit fancier and a bit more Bridgerton sort of vibes. So I don't know whether we're gonna still use these. I think these were only off like Shein or something, so they weren't expensive, or possibly get some in like the same design as our like wedding invites, our welcome sign. But I think whether we'll obviously use these, because I think the aim was to kind of like paint them gold, and just because they're like they kind of set on these like that. So we might use these, we might not, but these are really nice if we're all having like that rusticy vibe with obviously them being wooden. So that is them. And then to be fair, I used these for my, when I did like little baskets for my bridesmaids and maid of honour, like little pumpkins, pine cones, and then some like obviously fake leaves. But whether we'll just like kind of dot these about or use them, I don't know, but we just thought keep them just in case we want them for the wedding. So that is them. Then obviously they're the same. And then we've got, me and my mum took my niece to like a little like cafe play area thing, and they had these, and we kind of wanted them for the table settings, but pine cones, but they're really big. So there's that one which is more like a round one, but then there's this one which is absolutely huge. Like look at that. But obviously they're all real, and like there's just a few smaller ones, and yes, there are obviously a lot more in there as you can see. And then we've got these, which are, got another one here, so I'll take one of these out, but that's all that's in that bag anyway. But these we thought of to put on like glasses and have like names on them, or say like Mr. and Mrs. and stuff, but I don't know if we're going to use these anymore, just because originally we we're going to try and like set everything up ourselves on the Friday night, but because we're getting a company to set everything up, I don't think we're going to use these, but they'll be cute for something else, maybe like an anniversary or party or something. Next thing, I'm going to do like this because why not? So for the morning of, I'm hoping that people don't see this because I want to kind of keep it a surprise. If they do, they do. But I got this for me. So obviously the bride, which I'm thinking I might get some like little diamantes and kind of stick them on if not. And then I'm going to cover my surname, like for now, but it's just got Mrs. and then what my surname is going to be. So so that's one thing I got. And then the other thing was, I think these were also from Shein as well, but there's this one, which same like silky vibe, but then it just has bride in gold. I think that's, yeah, there's no like personalisation or anything. It literally just says bride in gold writing, and then they do have like a tie around as well. And then my mum won't watch this anyway, but okay, I thought they said Mother of the Bride. This is, because not that it's really a theme, but I thought these were really nice. But this says bride sister, and then it's got my sister's name on, which obviously I'm not going to show for obviously personal reasons, and just because I don't think she wants her name really to be out there. And then I've just got some stuff like one for each of my bridesmaids as well. And then, sorry I keep disappearing, for my flower girls, which are my two absolutely beautiful nieces, obviously one on my side, one on Joe's side, but they are these these were from Claire's. Obviously Claire's is shut down now. Should be £5.50, I think we got them for like £1, if that, each. So they're like elasticated, but they're like a rose gold and then like a pinky white floral design, but I thought they'd be really cute. Obviously if they don't wear them, they don't wear them. They weren't expensive, but we just got two of them for each of them. To be fair, it's been that long since like I got all of this, and we very rarely like looked through it all, but so I've kind of forgotten what we've actually got. And then for the little gifts that I'm doing for my bridesmaids, like I was going to do it for the morning of, but by the time we all like stay downstairs and then go to bed, I might have to do it the like night before. But these are just some little lip balms, and they're just in like a peach scent. So I thought for like if they've got dry lips or they just want a little bit of balm on through the day, they would be perfect. And then I got these little mirrors, which I probably should have got one for myself actually, but they've all got their initials on. So I've got one for one of them, I've got M for Mum, and then the two other letters, which obviously not going to say names, just not really, doesn't matter if I do, but I just kind of want to keep the names private. And then I've got some tissues for the little gifts, just so if you do got a little cry, which I don't think any of my sister might, but I just thought just in case, they can have some tissues. And then the last thing in here is these. So I've obviously got bride, and then I've got 2 bridesmaids, a maid of honour, and then a mother of the bride. So obviously the lip balms and stuff are all going to go in them. So that's everything for like the morning of. And then for the flower girls, we've got these, which are actually little like Easter baskets. And they're kind of all like discolouring now, but I just thought these would be really cute for like when with the petals in. So I thought one of them each for them to throw some little petals down. And then next thing, I'm going to try like keep everything in order so I know what I've shown and what I haven't. The next thing I'm going to show is some of the table stuff. So for the tables, because we've got 5 like round tables and then obviously the top table, we've got these vases, because I wanted like all different vases. I didn't want every table to have the same vase. So apart from a red one that we've got in the cupboard over here, we've got 2 of each of these. Obviously there's 6 tables, so, well 5 tables, so we're probably not really going to need all, because we did originally think we needed 6 tables at our first venue. But I just thought these were really nice, like, and then we can just have them at home, or if any family and friends want them, they were more than happy to give them a couple. But this one was from IKEA. I think these were like 50p. If not 50p, they were £1, so they weren't expensive. And then these 2, I think that, to be fair, I think they were on sale for like £1 or £2. But these were from B&M, and this one was £2.50 and that one was £2. So I just thought really nice with, I think we're literally having a single rose, some like gypsophilia, and maybe some like a little stem of like some sort of leaf or something in them. But I thought they were really cute. And then moving on to, I'm going to show you this actually. So this, like, for obviously the majority of the day I have got some proper wedding shoes, but these are for the evening. I'm not going to show you the date just because to keep stuff private, but obviously it'll get announced when we do get married. But these are some Nike Air Force Ones, and originally I think I just wanted like diamantes, but then I saw someone that I watched on YouTube have like full pearl, but because I like my diamantes, I like my like bling, I wanted some pearls and bling, so that is what they look like. I'll show you this side as well, but they are just beautiful. And I am having some, I think some like pearl sort of like little clips in my hair. And then these, which you're probably thinking what the hell is that? These are little ribbons, and these are going to go on the back of the chairs in the wedding breakfast room, and in like little bows, because the theme of like the colour scheme is burgundy, blush pink, and like obviously golds and stuff. So these were really pretty. I got these off, I think, Facebook Marketplace, and I think I got about 40-50 and they were about £20. So I got the boxes literally right there, but really nice silky stuff. And then for the bridesmaids who have already got these, I got little bracelets. So obviously this is mine, so it's got the, oh, can I show up close? So it's got the birthstones on, like, so like mine's pink, but I can't remember, I think it's like opal or something. And then it's got their initial, and then mine and my sister's has a little flower on because of my niece. So whether I'll wear it or not on the day, because I want to be as like minimalistic as possible. Because I've currently got my nomination bracelet on, but I won't be wearing that on the day. But either I might wear this, but I do kind of want like a tennis bracelet sort of vibe, because literally apart from my 2 rings that I'll obviously be wearing, sorry about this, because I literally live on like main mode, but apart from like a little tennis bracelet and earrings, I'm not wearing a necklace, and I'm literally just gonna wear my 2 rings. But that is that. And then for my hair, I'm literally having my hair trial next Friday. I bought these, and I think these were either off Shein or Temu, one of them. But these were, I did order some like clips as well, which, because I thought I wanted that something like at the side of my head. But I've decided probably with how I want my hair, it might not work. But I've got these, which are like little flowers, and we've got a pearl in the middle. I'll try and with that YouTuber who, there you go. So that floral pearl in the middle, and annoyingly I've only got 4 of them left. I think it came in a 6-pack, but 2 of them broke. But then I've got these as well, which I've got a few more of these. Once again, these are like florally, but they've got the little diamante in the centre. So I thought like kind of it might be nice to kind of mix them to like up in the hair. The next thing I'm going to show is, like I said, I'm just doing these in a really random order, are these, and these are literally just from Primark. I think they were literally £1.50 each, and we were thinking about having a big table seating plan, but then we thought we're not really wanting to particularly, sorry again if you can hear that, we're not really wanting to keep that, apart from our welcome board, sign board, whatever you want to call it, which we'll keep. We thought these would be nice, so we're getting the same design as our invites and just having like a table, like basically saying table 1, well table 1, table 2, blah blah blah, and then just having the list of names, and then for each table we're obviously getting like this seating, the like name places as well. So it'll be like the list of names, and these will just be like sat on the table like this as people walk in, so they can find like obviously the table number where they'll be sat, and then obviously find the name on the table. So we've got some of them, and then the top table is going to be this way, and obviously have it so like top table and then the names in a line. So that is them. I'm really sorry about the lighting. I've got a ring light, but it's just, I think it's a bit miserable outside at the moment. So moving on to like the main part, rings, which I have asked Joe if I can show his. Joe isn't particularly like a jewellery wearer, but he has said he does want to wear a wedding ring, which I am happy about. But this is his. It's actually got a good amount of weight to it, but it's just like a black ring, like pretty simple. It's nothing too much, but I think this was from like Amazon for like 30 quid. So that is his. And then because of, obviously I've not got mine with me today, but obviously you've probably seen it anyway, it's like very diamanty, very glittery. So this is mine. Obviously like it might need fitting a bit more because I've lost weight, but with my actual engagement ring it sits so nicely. Obviously that's how it's gonna look. It's just so beautiful, and because they're both like, if I'm like that, it look, obviously it's just plain band on the back, but with my engagement ring on top it just looks beautiful. So that is the rings. Joe does have another one, but I think he might just wear that on like special occasions that I bought him, and it's literally just, I think it's just gold, like a gold plain band, but on the inside I think it's got our wedding date. So I will put them over there because at the moment they stay in this cupboard. The next thing is Joe's fragrance. So this is his, and it's a Phantom, the Paco Rabanne Phantom Intense. All I can say is, obviously once again, Joe's not really like into his like scents and stuff. So we did go to a Joe Malone wedding set experience, but obviously it's so expensive. So he's tried a couple, but obviously I always say this, you're probably never going to find the perfect scent or the perfect thing, but this, honest to God, smells insane. So I'm going to be so happy when I get to him at the end of the aisle and smell him, because this just smells incredible. And then kind of staying on that topic, I actually have two, because with, obviously when we went to the Joe Malone's experience, they said like layering obviously keeps the scent a bit longer. So I've got two Kayali ones, which obviously smell insane anyway. The first, because I said I want like to smell like, I like sweet and fruity sort of scents. So I've got the Kayali Eden Sparkling Lychee, which is number 39. I would take them out the boxes, but I kind of want to keep them as clean and fresh as possible. And then this is the Kayali Fleur Majesty Rose Royale, which is 31. Both 100ml, but together, honest to God, these smell incredible. I keep like, even like now I just want to spray them, but obviously I want to keep them as nice for the day as possible. So that is both our wedding fragrances. The next thing I'm going to show you is this. I think we literally got these from a charity shop when I went out with my mum ages ago. But these are a 10-pack of floating candles. So on each table and on the top table, I'm thinking one on each table, like a large, like kind of, I think they're called hurricane vases, but just a tall straight vase with a floating candle in. And then on the top table we're having a long and low like flower arrangement, but then I'm thinking it might be nice to have like maybe 4 kind of like, so 2 at the end, like 2 in the middle, and I just think these are going to look really pretty, so we got them. And then for the obviously tables as well, we've got these. So I think we got these from Hobbycraft. That is where I've got them from. We've seen some online and stuff, but these were basically exactly what we wanted. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 6, but we didn't actually need 6. But hey ho. So we've got these, and we're literally gonna have, so like that there, and then obviously table number A, obviously the vase, and then I think we're gonna put pine cone on, so it'll have the table number, the vase, the flowers, and then maybe some like pine cones, but in the centre of the table, because we didn't want anything big, because we wanted people to still be able to see each other and talk to each other. So we thought just like a simple table decoration. So that is them, and each of them are like different as well, so like to make it as rustic as possible. The next thing is this, which yes, it has discoloured in the corners a bit, but what can you do? I've had this for probably 2-3 years as well. So it just says I do. This was from Quiz. Don't know if you can get it anymore. Because I don't think it's online, and I'm pretty sure they're actually closing down. But it opens like this, so it's just a little clutch. It's got the just got like the chain inside, and then I don't know what that is, whether it's just an extra chain or not. So that is for, obviously I'll probably keep this with me the morning of, and then maybe like give it to someone to pass over to someone else before I walk down. But I just think it's really pretty, so I'll probably keep my phone in here, any like lip stuff, and like, because we're gonna try and get some little like perfume things, so I can put that in here, and just so I've got like stuff that I need. So that is that. And then for the morning of and for my little mini moon, I brought this, which is the Wi-Fi from 6 Stories. It is so soft. I did get it in, I think I got it in either large or extra large, but because obviously I'm trying to lose as much weight as possible to get where I want to be, I'm thinking if not for like just a jump, it could kind of be a jumpy dress as well. So I got that for obviously the morning of and the honeymoon. The next thing I'm gonna move on to is this, which is a box, but it's confetti, and where we're getting married they want like biodegradable, so this is what it looks like. And then you've got, to be fair, my mum kind of got this for us, so it comes in little bags, and then we've got some little throw me stickers in there as well. But I've got a feeling we might need some more, because obviously whether we'll have this for the flower girls as well or have some like bigger ones, but we possibly might need some more for like 50 odd people. So that is them. Obviously we're gonna at some point in the next month or so sort all that out. The next, I think literally the last 4 things are these. So we've got these, which are these little bags. So for our wedding favours, we're just doing the normal, kind of boring but not boring, M&S cookies with like the personalised icing on. So we've got them to put the cookies in, and then we're obviously probably gonna have to get some more of this. But this is from, I think I got this from the range, and this is just edible spray, and it's in the like a pearl sort of shiny look, because in my eyes I wanted like kind of a pearlescent sparkly sort of icing. So we had like a kind of trial run like a couple of months ago, and it actually looked really pretty on the cookies. So I think maybe a couple of days before the wedding, I think we're gonna get some people around, like maybe have some like nibbles and stuff, and then do all the cookies for the wedding. So that is them. And then I think the last 2 things are basically just shoes. So the first shoes I've got are these, which were going to be my wedding shoes, but I found some other shoes. So these are going to be for my hen. So from Quiz, I think we were about £25, if that, because they were reduced. So it says they were £34.99, but I think I paid about 25-ish pound. But they're just like a block heel, bit of like a platform at the front, and then just 2 bows on top of each other. So they will be handy for my hen. And then for the other shoes, which I've now decided are my actual wedding shoes, I got these, which I just think are so beautiful and elegant. So, and they've got like a cushion there, so it's like really comfy, but they're just really beautiful, and I like the detailing of the strap, and obviously with, because on my nails I'm having like almond with French tip and like chrome, and some like pearls on my ring fingers. Once again, I apologise for the noise, I really do hope you can hear me, but these are just so beautiful, and I was torn between these ones and the other ones I showed. Oh, sorry, but everyone said these because they look more bridal and elegant, and yes, that is everything I think that we've kind of had over since we've been engaged and planning a wedding. Obviously, if there is any more, we'll probably do like a video together soon of like kind of getting everything prepped. But apart from that, I think that is everything, and because I think we're doing some more wedding prep tonight to like get stuff ordered. Yes, I think that is everything. I really hope you did enjoy it. I apologise for the shoes as well, as I don't, apart from maybe like on Vinted or something, if anyone's selling them, I don't think you're going to be able to get them anymore, because I did get both from obviously Quiz, and obviously I think Quiz is shutting down, if not already shut down, so I do apologise for that. But obviously if you're struggling with fragrances, then there's a couple that you might fancy. Obviously a different unique sort of like vibe for the table seating plan, and obviously if you needed help, like if you couldn't really decide what colour scheme for your wedding and you like that idea of like the colours we're using. So I really hope this has helped any bridegrooms getting married, planning a wedding. But that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoy it. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next week with hopefully a Hindu makeup look video. Apart from that, I will see you soon. Bye.